Connecting with your target audience can be difficult, especially when your business model is so complex. So today we are going to unbox B2B companies and why they struggle with simplifying that message. All right, so today we're talking about B2B companies and how to simplify their message. And this is going to be a fun one because truly B2B companies have some complex messages out there. They are kind of hard to talk about sometimes. I mean, take cybersecurity. We're all reading about cybersecurity, but there's a lot of complexity to that. If you're manufacturing some kind of widget, there's, the manufacturing of that thing is complex. Yeah. So there's just, we deal with so many B2B businesses here at the agency, and we have talked about a lot of complex things, I feel like. Finance, healthcare, technology, whatever it is. So Bethany, what are some of your thoughts about helping companies get around how to talk about that in a simpler way? And it's not to say that you're dumbing down for your audience, because obviously your audience is also pretty used to maybe some of that terminology or obviously things in that industry. But also, if your website is just pages and pages of gray, complex words, it's never going to bring you the business that you want, no matter who you're targeting. Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
One point is that they oftentimes want to be everything to everyone. So the more you niche down your audience, you can really speak to them more directly about what it is that you have to offer. And it doesn't also necessarily need to include literally everything that you do, because there's just levels of your business that people don't need to know about specifically.
Right.
So there's a lot of, content that can be pulled back, but if you really get to know your audience well, then you have a better message to serve to them because you understand exactly what they want, exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah, and I know you guys have heard us talk about this in our unboxing series, but the fact that you do have to hone in on what is their pain point. What is their pain point and how do you solve that? You don't have to go down a rabbit's hole of all the ways that you solve it. Stay pretty high level, especially when you're talking about marketing materials like a website or a blog post or social media, things like that. We've had some clients come to us for their content marketing help, and we go back and that initial, kind of kick off with them, and we look and their social media, there's some posts that are this big, and it's like, oh, no. But there are ways to ensure that key messages do surface to the top, and they're there to get that customer to ask the deeper questions, which then you could go into more details, maybe in a sales mode, in a sales meeting, that type of thing, versus in a marketing way. Yeah. That's kind of how I look at that.
Yeah. I think too, when the message, once you have identified, your client personas, you've done some research and getting to know your audience a little bit better. If you have a current client base, go to them and say, hey, why do you work with me? Get that message vetted to say, is this actually speaking to the people that I want it to speak to?
Right. That's really good. We love research, and research can be quantitative, it can be qualitative, it can cost a lot of money, and it can cost very little. So there's something for everyone, really, in research. And honestly, even a little bit of research, just polling some of your key clients, getting some information from them can really, really serve you well when you're talking about how do I simplify a complex message. So that's the goal. Finding out what those pain points are from the customer, getting those kind of nuggets of 3 to 5 key messages that they care about, and ensuring that those shine on all your different ways that you're communicating, your different portals and websites and blogs and e-newsletters and all the things.
Yes. I think, like you said, so getting focused, niching down to identify it a little bit more about who you are targeting. Can't talk. But then also, just thinking about ways to enter into those pain points and answering it, but don't get so technical. Like try to pull back on some of that language that's more internal to you and the customer audience. They don't need to know all those things.
Yep.
So
good point to leave to leave on here is don't get in the weeds.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for joining us. Visit us at Ghidotti.com for more unboxing videos.